There's three types of players in the portal. I mean, it's really pretty simple. Most of the guys in the portal aren't good enough to play for us.
Yeah.
That's just the reality of it. I mean, we have guys that are backups at Clemson that go in the portal because they just want to have an opportunity. And most of them are graduates, by the way. But we have guys that are backups, or they want a chance to go play, and I got no problem with that. And so rarely do we have a starter leave Clemson. You've got the majority of the guys. They're guys that are in the portal because they want to have a chance to go start somewhere. They're not playing where they are. They're not good enough to come in and play for us. And so we'd rather take a good high school player, as long as we can get them, which we do, and you develop them. That's the first type. The second type of guy that goes in the portal is he's only going in the portal as a formality because the deal's already been done. He knows where he's going before he ever goes in the portal. So we're not getting that guy. And then the third type of guy is going in the portal just to see what he can get. And we're never going to win that war. So, we've been really fortunate because, first of all, we're established, been there 16 years. And we don't have a lot of attrition. I mean, we had 127 guys go through spring ball, and 125 are still on the roster, after spring, post-portal closing. So that's a miracle in today's world.
The dog, the truck is coming. Free him, free him. They probably want to be him. I was going far with them. Who said, bitch, did you see him? The big, the black, the bad, the bald head motherfucker. So get the fuck the back to some. The dog, the truck is coming. Baby, I need you, baby. Right now, I can use you, baby. Baby, I need you, baby. Right now, I can use you, baby. Baby, I need you, baby. Right now, I can use you, baby. When I kick this shit, when I kick this.
So, Dabo Swinney, Clemson coach, decides to disrespect Deion Sanders. And while he's disrespecting Deion Sanders, the man he literally disrespects his former players. And we know he didn't have a lot of players transferring out. He only had a few. You could put your hands up how much players he had who transferred. So we know he was throwing shade towards DJ, his former quarterback, who went to Oregon State, who didn't do so good over there, and now he's at Florida State. But DJ had some rough years at Clemson, 3 rough years or whatever. But Dabo repeatedly keep throwing jabs at DJ. This ain't the first time too. And I'm noticing the media don't even have no outrage towards that, bro. But if it was Prime who said that, you know what would happen. But let's do a quick explanation, because I'm just everywhere right now. You know what I mean? It feels good to be alive, man. And it feels good speaking to y'all of anything right now, bro. I love the comment sections. I love the energy you guys give me, of all ethnicities, all of creeds and backgrounds, social walks of life. I love coming on here and we just get engaged in conversation. Now, some of us get in the comment section and get overly emotional, but emotions is good, man, depending how you are addressing things and not being this professional victim. You know what I mean? But so Dabo Swinney and Alabama's coach, who just got there, by the way, they both want to speak on the transfer portal. And Dabo and the other coach, mainly Dabo, he said players, you got 3 type of players who enter the transfer portal. Is people who want to find what they're looking for. But forget all that he said. He said the main reason they enter is because they weren't good enough. Had that been Coach Prime who said something like that, bro? And I remember he did almost said something similar to that, but not disrespectful like that at all. He said it towards players who didn't want to be at Colorado, which any coach would have done a speech like that. But he got ridiculed through the media. People came out the woodwork, just to take away from the Christian faith and values that you know, Sanders, he epitomized towards the scales of things, not just football, because it's deeper than football, it's bigger than football, but towards just life, man. When you look at a dude who holds himself true to the words he say, you can respect him, even if you might not like the dude, but you can respect somebody who have their own codes of ethics and they follow it through. Now, Dabo gets on this, and notice it's always the good old boys club, right? Him and Alabama coach who just got there. It's funny how Alabama coach, the new coach, gets to say that when folks in Tuscaloosa don't even know what you're gonna really do, bruh. Maybe this year you might be all right, because those are Saban players. For the next 2 years to 3 years, if you have any success to Kabar, I guess the Alabama coach, that success will come off the hands of what Saban built. To see you sitting back and trying to snip it, throw shots at Deion Sanders and trying to gain credit from it. First of all, to Dabo and the Alabama's coach, Deion is at the same level with you guys right now. And he only won 4 games, and he's at the same level at the Power 5 with both of you guys right now. Oh, how do I say it? One, you got Dabo Swinney, who ain't been winning much in the college level. For the last 3 to 4 years, you suck, bro. He hasn't done good at all. And one thing I will admit, the media has been addressing it somewhat, but here's another thing that makes you feel some type of way. At his level, you should be hearing the rumblings going more louder than what you're seeing. It's like the passes are being handed out. Is you get a pass, you get a pass. Welcome to the good old boys club. And that's what's going on. And you see Kabar, I know I'm butchering his name, but who cares? You feel me? Like, I could care less. People who I see the lack of respect they have for other people who are, I guess, their colleagues or quote unquote peers. It tells me there shouldn't be no energy used and exercised through me to try to learn how to pronunciate some type of scrub's name. You feel me? And he is a scrub coach, the Alabama's new coach. We don't know what you're gonna do, but they get the talking, bro. Just like the Oregon coach, Dan Landing, they just get the talking, bro. Just a lot of yapping, and they never get the or have to prove themselves. They're being given everything. Can you imagine if Coach Prime was given an Alabama team, or even like a Bill Napier? I don't know. You see speculations from Rivera. I think that's the last name of one of the pundits, and several other analysts who are saying that in 2025 that Florida Gators could be purchasing. You know, Hey, salute to the YouTube family, man. I'm appreciating every single one of you guys. This is just a commercial break. I just want to let you guys know, man, keep rocking out. But subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, man. We need y'all to do that for the algorithm, because they trying to silence people's voice out here, but we're not going to remain quiet. We speak this for you guys. Let's get back to regularly scheduled programming. Blessings to the kings and the queens.
Right now, I can use your baby.
Rivera, I think that's the last name of one of the pundits, and several other analysts who are saying that in 2025 that Florida Gators could be purchasing. You know, I'm gonna use the word purchasing because they buy off these coaches, including a Prime Time, just like Rick George did, which is nothing wrong with that. But they saying that Prime might be going to Florida, and I'm gonna do a separate video on that because there's gonna be a whole lot of explanation with that. But you get what I'm trying to say, right? To see Dabo Swinney just getting on his high horse and just talking. Most coaches who have been losing the way Dabo has been losing, you'll feel a sense of urgency and reality to understand that you shouldn't be the one talking and speaking on another coach when you're in your own personal hot seat. But you know how they do coaches like Dabo Swinney. Instead of him being on a hot seat, he was rewarded with a 10-year, $100 and something million contract. I mean, they get them like hot pancakes. These guys could lose after losing seasons after losing. Dabo Swinney proved without the 5-star madness he was getting, you know what I'm saying, all these 5-star recruits that were getting down there, the house that Watson built. That's what I'm going to say. The house that Watson built. You feel me? And he proved without these illustrious 5-star players that he can't coach at all. He barely could have even changed game management when he had a chance, because it was his I don't know how to say that defensive coordinator coach they had, who went to Oklahoma to coach. I forgot how to say his name. He's the one who kept Clemson as a whole. That just bringing that nasty defense, that gritty defense kept things together. But Dabo never was a good coach. Another overrated coach popping out the mouth too much. So I just showed you proof both coaches are at the same level of Deion right now. Who is this guy? The one at Alabama? I understand Dabo got a ring, but who's the Alabama new coach? To see these dudes, bro, because they understand the media is going to placate to them. The narrative is going to fit them no matter what. And it doesn't matter if they don't prove themselves, especially the Alabama's new coach. He will continue to get reoccurring jobs in that position of head coach over and over and over again. Meanwhile, if you get any melanated brother in that position, even if it's a sister who get a head coaching position, no matter at what level, yeah, it's always the scrutiny that comes behind it. Can he do this? Can he do that? You literally can have that same assessment for pretty much any coach. And any coach could be questioned like that, but I just see the games that's being played. You know what I mean? Because I know somebody's going to probably sit in there like, folks, why do you bring that a lot? Because the scripture tells you be brave and use thy voice like a trumpet, man. And I don't coddle, you feel me? I literally walk like a lion out here, even though I look like one literally, but it's in the heart, bro. And the heart ain't got nothing to do with love and all this madness they tell you in the lands, man, in the world. Feel me? Like we gotta obey the laws of the land, but the scripture clearly says don't become of this world. And I fell short of that, and I'm trying to climb back out from becoming part of this world. So to any recruits going down there, man, even if you transfer from Colorado, just look at the madness that goes on at everybody who has something to say towards Coach Prime or any coach that looks like him. Because you're looking at the Michigan coach. I'm seeing a lot of certain people who look like me, and they're saying that, oh, players need to forget about Prime and go to the Michigan coach. At least Rick George allows Coach Prime to be a melanated black brother. You feel me? At least Rick George allows this dude named Deion Sanders to take control and have authorization for a whole lot going on with his football team. But unlike the Michigan coach, you see he's already going through the woodwork. My bad, it's a big mosquito that just flew here. He's going through, that's one of the haters right there too. But the Michigan coach is already going through it. You seen the incident report he had. I think it was a DUI or something like that. It's just a lot, which he shouldn't be giving no handouts for getting a DUI. I don't respect people getting DUI, so I'm not mad that they called him out. But I'm just saying, a lot of coaches had way worse than DUIs, and you seen it get swept under the rug until a whistleblower had to come out. But you think the media didn't know about some of these stories already? They sweep it under the rug based on who the coach is, man. You don't think Nick Saban? Well, I don't want to spread no rumors on Nick Saban. I'm not gonna even, you feel me, to trump somebody up, bring another person down. I'm not gonna do that. That's what the naysayers do. So just wanted you guys to look at that, man. It's like, look at how they treat dudes who look like you before you jump on the bandwagons of certain news reports such as The Athletic, the New York Post, all of the journalists and editors in the New York Post. I don't care if they sue me. This is facts. It's been proven. Majority of their writers and editors are flat out people who don't like people who look like me and you. Now, a lot of them come from the Mayo Nation, but there are great, good people from the Mayo Nation. So every time I use the word Mayo, I have to tell you guys a disclaimer. Mayo just means a certain group of people, and Negrumps mean a certain group of people. Now, how I word that together, you can know where I'm going with it based on what I'm talking about. Just like the B word. The B word has like 5 different meanings based on how I'm using it. And I mostly use the B word towards males anyways. See what I mean? But yeah, man, Dabo Swinney, a wild one, man. Look, man, I'm DJ Bless One, the best one. Love your family. Love your kids and stay blessed, man. You feel me? They're going to keep on coming, man. I'm telling you, this thing is going to be in existence till the end of times, bro.
Free him. They probably want to kill him. I was going way far with them. Who said, bitch, did you see? Free him. They probably want to kill him. I was going way far with them. Who said, bitch, did you see him? The big, the black, the bad, the bald head motherfucker. So get the fuck the back of some the dog, the truck is coming. Baby, I need you, baby. Right now, I can use you, baby. Oh, baby, I need you, baby. Right now, I could use you, baby.